Along the edge of the densely starred galactic core spun the world of the NelnGovurd, twirling her gentle orbit around 3 stars, kept in perpetual illumination by their light. The blues of nighttime began giving way to the orange of second sunrise, and it was morning. Across the surface of the planet, the enormous petals of the megaflowers began gently unfurling. As their great trunks flexed downward and their petals fanned, the small simian mammal species called Neln began unraveling themselves from their slumber within. Yawning and stretching, tri-parents checked on their children. Breakfast was happily eaten, and tiny insects which shared life in the petal villages emerged for devouring. In the distance, all could see the greatest and highest of the megaflowers now opening. Inside this natural hatchery, the Neln would nestle the conical exowombs of their great reproductive cycle during gestation. Also there, the great flying insect species, the Govurd, would lay their eggs. This coincidence of nature or act of God had led to the symbiosis which unified the Neln and the Govurd. For while the Neln were sentient beings, the Govurd were not so. Yet the Govurd were intelligent enough to be trainable. They had become beloved pets, friends, companions to the Neln, and everyone on this planet knew that a Govurd is a Neln's best friend. On one megaflower petal, the tri-parents of a small Neln had been helping their child train his Govurd. They had grown up together, inseparable. Together they had lived, and together they had played. Both were now of an age for their partnership to rise to adult levels. The Govurd heeded the tender command and clasped gently but tightly to the young Neln's back. Slowly at first, ever so slowly, they began to rise into the air under the power of the Govurd's rapidly flapping wings. At an appropriately optimistic height, the tri-parents and all the friends of the village erupted into applause and happy hooting. With a sharp command and more swiftly than the young ones, the swarm of Govurd began attaching and lifting, each their respective Neln. Joyfully, the whole community began buzzing aloft, darting to and fro over and through the petals of the megaflowers. Yes, everyone knew a Govurd is a Neln's best friend. They were also their wings. On this flower-jeweled world along the edge of the galactic core, the alliance of 2 species in peace and fellowship literally took flight. The union of mammal and insect in the megaflowers made their world a land flowing with milk and honey.